Now the other secret to my drumming success, I do stretch thoroughly or whatever, and then whenever I do practice to Ja Rule What's Love, but that may be beside the point. I don't know if that contributes to my prowess, but definitely stretching. I'll do like 5 minutes of warming up, and I'll stretch, because when you stretch, you're supposed to be a little warm, or else it's not the best thing for your muscles. We learned that in PE before they took it out of school. Message. So anyway, just because remember, slow and steady wins the race. Being on time, being consistent over the years. Who cares if you have some crazy ass video with some one trick pony ass thing or some amazing thing, but then you peter out like 5 years later, or you do too many substances and you can't, make the long haul. So stretching is good. This ain't another message. This ain't about drumming and music. It's about life. I'm coming from some Zen shit, what I'm saying? Life as a whole, not just music, because anybody can get great at music and then get divorced, or they can get great at music and their whole family pays for it, or they can get great at music, or they, this, that, and the other thing. So you want a whole life. You want your whole life to be your whole life. So I actually love motivational videos, but that's not really beside the point, because that's the best lesson I could be saying. First of all, if you've even watched this long, you might think I have something to say. So don't discount the life as a whole. And basically, your life is like 4 wheels on a car. If you have one wheel that's whack, it doesn't matter if the other 3 are awesome. So if your music's awesome and your spirituality is awesome, even, and that's one wheel, that's great. And then your, family and friends wheel, that's great. Your body's, shit, because you never go to the gym and you eat like shit and all that. And all of a sudden, that wheel, that's your body, your physicality, is whack. That's why some people go to church, and it seems to be like, okay, they're doing the right thing in life. They're going to church, they know God. But that's the spirituality wheel. I mean, they could end up with some horrible disease because they neglected their body and their physicality. So mental, psychological, physical, spiritual, and relationships. But anyway, back to the drumming. Yeah, so I'll just, one thing, what do? I do all kinds of stuff, but, there's like the Latin, Brazilian compartment, and then there's like the punk rock and rock compartment. Then there's just like the watered down, in my opinion, kind of rock department, which I shouldn't say that. I just don't love listening to blues all day, and blues and rock, traditional rock, but that jazz blues triplet feel, or it's like one dun dun dun, where you're in triplet feel instead of you're more like triplet 1, triplet 2, triplet 3, instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and duplet feel, and that's what makes rock different than jazz. Triplet, 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 triplet. So yeah, like all those. There's in the Latin feel, the Latin compartment, you might say, there's always to me that's basically salsa, which is a bunch of different Latin genres combined into the word salsa, but, exercises like that, for like the bongo pattern, always having those under your fingers, in the jazz compartment, the spang-a-lang, 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 all that stuff. All the rudiments in the first page of Stick Control, huge book. Got to get Stick Control. Let me turn this metronome off. But yeah, so that's just the way I think of all that. And then in the Brazilian side of all that, the Latin Brazilian, if you will, there's obviously whether you're playing samba or bossa nova, you want to be able to have that kick pattern under your feet, literally. With this hi-hat pattern, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, but also 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 and on the and of 1 and the and of 2 and I would say. And then the teleco-teco rhythm, which is basically ba 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 ba. Whether you play it with the toms and the hi-hat, just get da 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 da. And you know, there is more to it, like not only with the thumb and the pointer off and making the back stick come up and so your back fingers stay on and you think consciously and do that exercise. You know, there's that kind of wrist 90-degree bounce you want to get good at. There's like the little tap you want to get good at, but also the accent tap, and you almost like snap it off to the side. So ba, and then ba, 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 that kind of exercise. And I mean, you're doing years of this. You know, you're doing this a lifetime of this because, like, when Arnold got buff in the gym, it's not like he was Arnold and he's buff in the gym now. It's because it's the principles that he kept applying that got him there. And one of those principles is consistency and persistence. So he persisted by continually going to the gym and staying there. So yeah, these are exercises. It's not like you just graduate and you're there. But anyway, whatever. You get it. Kinda. I hope so, maybe.